First, we'll just kind of get into some injury updates. Chris Taylor was out here running. Looks like things were going pretty well for him. Starting with him, what's next, and how are you seeing this kind of the rest of this rehab and playing out for him?
I think the plan is for him to go out next week, early next week. So I don't know where he's going to go with affiliate, but he's going to continue to progress. We're going to go to Colorado, and he'll be here doing simulated games, staying back, and then he'll go out on rehab shortly thereafter.
Is there going to have to be another MRI test for him to make sure the bone is healed, or is that something that you guys kind of...
I don't think so. I think it's been now where we feel with the time, kind of he's asymptomatic, so we feel good about just continuing to move forward.
How's Brusdar doing?
Brusdar's done well. He's going to come out. He played catch, or he's going to come out today and play catch about 120 feet. So I think he'll just continue to progress, and then, it'll be more telling once we can get him back on the mound.
How much have Thompson and Lamb sort of made up the production without Taylor better, or compared to where you expected initially when Taylor went down?
It's been great. It's been great. They've been, like I've said, they've been additive to the clubhouse on-field performance. And to lose a player like Chris Taylor, offensively, defensively, but the sum has been fantastic.
How's Justin feeling?
Justin's feeling well. I saw him take grounders today. He hit, and full day. So, we'll see how he comes out of it. And there's a chance that he plays tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday.
How glad were you to see Walker kind of pick up a baseball?
It was good. It was good. I think he just made 20 throws, but to have a baseball in his hand was good for everybody.
With Trinan, you mentioned this, like you guys have like one bullet to kind of get him back. Is this kind of similar with Walker, or is it kind of a little bit?
Yeah, I think it's similar with Walker. So I think we certainly could be more aggressive with Blake, but just kind of where we're on the calendar, just to kind of slow play it. He's gonna throw another pen tomorrow and see where we're at, and same thing with Walker.
And is Walker? He said he can kind of be open to whatever, but is he strictly, if he comes back, it's as a starter, or is that contingency, that if he needs more time and isn't built up, he can relieve?
I think it's more of the mind of let's focus on building him up as a starter, and if we have to pivot, we can have that conversation.
Is that something you're kind of looking at with the whole pitching staff down the stretch here, is starting to think about different ways you could use guys collectively come October?
Not yet. I think when you get to September, you can start. If we fortunately put ourselves in that position, you can have those conversations. But right now, we're still a bit away from that.
And you're still good to go for Wednesday?
Yep. So it essentially just pushes everybody back. So give everybody an extra day.
Do you know how soon Brusdar could get off the mound?
I don't want to speculate. I know he's chomping at the bit to get back, but he's just, the value of him, so we want to make sure we don't have any setbacks. But I don't know. I think his hand should be a lot different than our training staff's answer.
Is he in a spot where he might need a rehab assignment at this point, or has it still been short enough?
That's kind of contingent on how much longer it takes. I don't want to answer that one yet.
How much is that caution you're having a Brusdar right now? Part of that is the amount of guys you're already missing from that bullpen, or hoping to get one shot to get back.
Well, I think it's also reflective. Obviously, most important is the player's health. But also, we've played well enough to kind of put ourselves in a position that you can be a little bit prudent. And also, you're giving other guys opportunities to get leverage outs. And so that's kind of the sum of that.
Obviously, Soto's in town, and I'm sure he's going to get reception when he's in here. For you guys as a group, do you have to worry about distractions and all, especially with the guy being here the week before the deadline, knowing all that speculation that comes with it?
No. I think other teams might have that, but I know to a man, all we care about is winning tonight's game and preventing runs and keeping them off base. So the fans are going to do what the fans are going to do, the media. But as far as us, that's out of our control. We're trying to get them out.
I know you don't said you don't need anything, but like, you've had deadlines where you go out and get the superstar, deadlines where you haven't. Is there a difference after that you sort of feel like how the team responds to what the team's course of action is?
I just think that Andrew and the guys are very cognizant of how the dynamic any player would affect the clubhouse. They're just very good at the net benefit of what you have to give up versus what you add. And I stand by, we don't need anything. But like I do stand by, any team can always get better on the margin. So if there's something that makes sense, I have all the confidence in our guys that they'll pull the trigger. And if not, and if it's status quo, then we move forward.
Is a 23-year-old all-star on the margins?
Well, I mean, I think it's relative to what you potentially have to give up. So that's what makes this whole thing dynamic and fun, and I'm just happy it's not my job.
How valuable will be a player like Juan Soto?
Juan's a very talented player. I mean, he's valuable for any club, so he's a great player.
The counter argument Dave's trying to get him out is that if you intentionally walk him 4 times a night, not only can't he beat you with an extra base hit, but you suppress any trade value that he's had anyway.
I'm gonna think about that one. That's a good take. I like that spin.
How about it?
Still 1,000 OPS.
Yeah.
That one's free.
That's right. Thank you.
And you said Juan's a really good baseball player?
Juan Toribio is a fantastic ball player.
I need that clip.
I got you.
Thanks, guys.